Hello everyone. In this video, I am going to explain how we can use jQuery in Angular. jQuery is a library and Angular is a framework. So we can use jQuery in Angular. But the question is whether we should use jQuery in Angular or not. So that I'll explain or I'll discuss after I will show you how to use jQuery in Angular. Okay, there are two ways to include jQuery in Angular and use it. The first one is the simpler and easier way, but there is one problem. So let me show you the easier way first, and also let me try to show you the problem with that and why we should go for the other way to solve that problem. I'm going to open a Angular project in Visual Studio Code, and there I'm going to install the jQuery npm package. To install that, you can use npm install jQuery, and also I am going to append -- save because I want to have it for future use in the package.json. After installing the Angular npm package, the package folder will reside in node modules folder. Now I'll open the angular.json file which is residing in root directory of the project. There in the script array, I'll include the jQuery main.js, that file which is coming from the jQuery folder of node modules. I'll include that, and the Angular project itself will be combined with this jQuery. Now we can start using it. Now I am going to create a component.ts file, and inside that on ng init I am going to write a very simple jQuery operation. In this case, it will check whether the document is loaded. If the document is loaded, then it will alert a message. Please notice I have used the jQuery $sign here, and if you see closely, the $sign is giving the error because that is not available in Angular scope. That is not known to Angular, that what is this $sign. The easiest fix to this is we'll include the $sign as a non-specific property, which is any property. So I'll include the $sign here as any property and run the app. So it will run the application and it will show the result as well. Like when the application is loaded, it will print the expected alert as well. The problem now, as I have mentioned with this, the simple work I have done to include the $sign, the problem with this is there could be some validation which needed to be done before you run the application, before it is production. At that time, the $sign is actually non-specified data type to Angular, so it won't validate all the different possibilities of being used. So whenever, for example, let me create a scenario for you. I'm going to add a button in the template, and I'm going to use that button with the click function provided by jQuery. Now click function supports parameter. So there I'm going to send a error parameter, which is probably a number I'm going to send, and that is definitely an error. But that error won't show up in the Angular during the compilation because Angular doesn't know the jQuery functionalities, right? And so it won't warn you. But in the runtime, it will give you the error. So you see how dangerous it is. To solve this issue, I am going to import a new npm package which is called @types/jQuery, and I'm going to import that in my component as import star as dollar from jQuery, and this will automatically include the types of all the jQuery functionalities in the Angular project. So after that, as we can see, there are some deprecated functions as well. Like it will show whether it is deprecated or not. It will show some validations for the compilation error, and it will give, for example, here also, if you see passing the digit or integer into the click function is not supportable. If I try to run it, it will block me to compile the code as well. Now I'm gonna fix it, and also from clicking the button I'm gonna show the alert message, and as you can see, it is working fine. Now there is a very important question you should not ignore. The question is whether we should use jQuery inside Angular or not. Actually, it is recommended not to use jQuery in Angular. There are several reasons. One is, let me explain briefly. jQuery manipulate DOM directly. Document object models are getting manipulated by jQuery so many different ways, so many different possibilities out there, and Angular doesn't like that because the component is binded with the document object model DOM, and it manipulates the DOM elements. If you manipulate DOM elements that are not part of the component template model, then it is fine. It won't create any problem. But changing that particular component template, which is like accessed by the jQuery as well and accessed by the component from Angular, then that will create problem. And the problem is mostly the performance issue. Another interesting fact is everything you can think of you can do with jQuery, all are possible with Angular itself. So why the people are still prefer jQuery in some cases, or you want to use jQuery in Angular? Probably it's because they're quite familiar with how it should be done, how she or he can do it. And the second part is the learning curve of the Angular is a bit stiff for like all the different functionalities, so people don't bother to dive into that. So what my suggestion would be, like, to if you want to have a better performance, if you want to really push your code to a level where you can say yourself like, yeah, I am proud of it, proud of my code. For that, I would recommend avoiding jQuery and use the native feature of Angular. Please do subscribe this channel. If you like the content, please do share this video with your friends. Be healthy. Bye.